And gay? Yeah. Here he
All
is,
right.
y'all. Marquez. Here he is. Go ahead.
Welcome back to the MVP's Lounge. We all here. We not. Never mind. Let's see. Frank's on mute. But shouts out to Frank. Shouts out to Kudo. Shouts out to Soul. We got a lot to talk about today. A lot to talk about.
A lot. Damn. I'm on the rundown.
Yeah, but listen. I've created a new method. Okay, we're gonna call it the 3-count method. Right?
Roman dropping that shit every time he says.
You can't add no production. Like I gotta just be all right. Just come on.
Yo, this is a ghetto lounge. We do everything ghetto and ridiculous.
Marquez really is Vince McMahon because every time he's gonna say the 3-count method, he's gonna put that soundbite in there.
That's no. I can't have fun.
You are not supposed to be having fun. This is not a fun podcast.
That's crazy. All right, CM Punk.
That's what I was supposed to say. I don't know about that part.
CM Punk and John Cena.
I am not having fun here.
Thoughts? What are your thoughts on CM Punk and John Cena?
I didn't watch it, but go ahead.
All right.
It's the first interesting feud Cena's had as champion. Probably gonna be the only interesting feud he has as champion.
Do you think that going forward, Triple H is actually gonna make this a genuinely good feud, or?
I have no faith in Triple H anymore. It's up to the wrestlers to make this shit interesting.
Okay. Frank, how about what say you?
They just doing some shit they already did before, and everybody's supposed to be excited, but I'm not moved. 2 old niggas trying to make some shit cool again that has been thoroughly killed, and they not necessarily doing all that great themselves, so it's hard to build excitement for it. I just don't have confidence in TKO letting Triple H really do anything, so it's like I'm 50-50. I'm 60.
Okay. Respect.
It's gonna be a lot of talking.
Yeah, there will be.
I feel about Ron. I'm excited for all the talking.
Killings. I feel about Ron Killings right now.
Who's talking to?
You definitely should have used the Jim Carrey, me, myself, and Irene, bro, because that's who he really is right now.
But typical Marquez fashion, he don't get the big picture.
Man, that nigga is about to be a mid-card feud away from y'all not giving a fuck.
That's the problem. Like, motherfuckers always think if it ain't the main title, don't nobody care. You can make people care about other shit.
When was the last time WWE made you care about something in the mid-card?
They're not doing a good job of making me give a fuck about anything. I'm saying what can be done. I just said I don't have any faith in them doing that. I'm just saying what can be done.
Well, things can be.
The last time I cared about anything in the mid card is when Jay beat Braun Breaker on that Monday Night Raw, which
we cared about the celebration, how they cut him off.
It created the greatest, ending to our shows going forward.
Facts. It's just hard for me to care about anything because it always ends with not caring about anything. Everybody got excited. Wyatt Six did their thing, and they made the haunted house backstage. Everybody was so excited. It's like at the end of the day, they put you in catering. They have their 3 to 4 people that they really care about consistently, and everyone else is just sits in catering. No one even get a chance to even do something cool. Like I get it. Sometimes shit like goes off, right? Like sometimes you gotta you don't slow down at some point. You can't just always be lit. But like it's just in WWE, the lit part is just the beginning. And after the beginning is over and the excitement of something new happening, like the consistency of it, of just the rivalry these people get into don't last. It's like 2 weeks of like really cool shit. And then the rest of those weeks is nothing.
Yeah, they can't stick the landing.
Ever. They can't even get in the sky. They get to take off and everybody gets
the takeoff is good, and it's like, yo, what do we do after this? I don't know.
No, I don't know. And they just stall.
Yeah.
I mean, for a while now, we've blamed that on Vince. We blamed it on TKO. We blamed it on Triple H.
It's all encompassing.
It's the weirdest thing to me because, okay, I get it. TKO probably got their own ideas they want for people. But Triple H, man, before TKO even happened, even before then, he was still booking people trash. And it's the same people he had in NXT. And he was booking them correctly down there. Why can't he just, and let's say he wasn't even part of NXT. Let's just say somebody else is booking NXT. You saw what was working down there. Why not just copy and paste it up here?
You want to know what it is? It's because he wasn't in charge. Like Vince, we all knew Vince was running the show, but he wasn't really paying attention to NXT. So you can really do anything down there. And Vince is just like, well, whatever. It wasn't on his radar. Now, like
So
he's on.
and he don't F with Shayna, and he don't F with none of these niggas like that.
I'm saying, but now that he's doing the main roster, like all eyes are on the product. And even though the fans are like, yo, you did this in NXT, why won't you do it here? And it's because all eyes are on Raw and SmackDown. It's not on NXT Black and Gold where nobody higher up gave a shit. That's just me spitballing.
But if he's the guy that quote unquote gave you the whole Black and Gold NXT,
He's not.
He gotta understand that he's not like. I think Frank mentioned this before, or somebody mentioned it. Somebody mentioned it before.
Good idea with Steve. It was bad. It was
that WWE. They're not gaining any new fans.
No,
like they're getting the same people that has been watching the same niggas. The only new people that are actually getting are children that their parents that have watched are watching.
The new fans
Like,
of people being born.
And so that was the point that Soul made right there. It's like they're not getting the only new fans they're getting are legacy fans.
Yeah,
exactly. You're getting legacy fans, and it's like you're not getting anybody new. You might get like a smidget of new people, and that's because they want to watch Logan Paul or Kai Cenat or whatever these other new niggas that show up, or a rapper that happens to be on TV. They're small thousands of people that will go and look at them, but that's it. And then they're gonna charge the TV after that, and they're not coming back. You know, it's like everybody in the goddamn crowd know who the hell Shinsuke and Finn and the rest of these niggas is. So especially Andrade, they know who all these niggas are. Okay, you've booked them correctly before, or maybe you haven't. Maybe it was somebody else, but fine. You've seen how they were booked correctly before. Just do the same thing here. It's not that hard. We have to sit through. Think about this. Next week, Ron Killings is gonna face John Cena 1-on-1 next week. Okay, cool. The rest of the show is about to be garbage.
That match will suck too.
But would you, if all of a sudden you saw this big ass push from Shinsuke Nakamura on TV, would you believe that, or would you just be like, man, something's going on? Because they've been bullshitting with that nigga since 2017. There's no faith anymore, which is why we were all talking about, yo, why ain't you doing this with Shayna when Shayna was there and Shayna was this in NXT? There's no faith anymore because they brought her up on the main roster and then they fucked her up. And then they kept fucking her up.
Vince did more for Shayna on the main roster than Triple H has done.
That was my boy Vince.
Think about it.
Bro, he didn't want to put the title on her.
Hey, look. Hey, I'm not saying that Vince did it the best, but Vince had her show up, turn into a vampire the first show, had her pull up in the Elimination Chamber, choke everybody out and win. Yeah. He had to do a lot of things. Just a lot of things.
He had to do.
Yes.
I know that.
Well, yes, I get it. It should have been way more.
I haven't seen Shayna in years.
Well, she's cut. She's not here no more.
I will say this: they automatically did better because she didn't work there no more.
Hey, under Vince, she had a job.
Under Vince, she had a fucking job.
Oh no, y'all want from Vince. They fired her.
That's true.
He kept her around.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, that's kind of where we live in now, y'all. That's kind of where we live in. But no, I get your point. If they start booking Shinsuke and giving them a push, the first thing that's going to come to my mind is that they about to not go anywhere with this, and I'm going to need to cut my TV off because
it's only going to last for like a month, and then you're going to be like, well, Shinsuke's gone again.
That's what they did with him with the U.S. title. Had him beat LA Knight. He was stuck on LA Knight, and LA Knight won the title baback randomly.
And everyone called me bitter last year when I kept shutting shit down every time they did anything. Because this shit weak. They don't finish anything. You know what
Speaking of weak,
is? Oh, wait. That is that dude from Jimmy Neutron who never finished his inventions. He just kept making new inventions, had new ideas. He never finished nothing. I forgot his name.
I don't remember his name either. Y'all put in the comment section below. What's that dude name? We forgot it.
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna know either.
Somebody in the comment section will put it down there. If not, we'll just call him Mandark. Woo! All right, we got Goon. He beat Jey Uso to become world champion again. So 2 questions within one. 1, how did you feel about Jey Uso's title reign? And 2, where do you see Goon's title reign going from here?
We should have Kudo go first.
Kudo go first.
Yeah, that's funny. Ooh. I'm upset about it, but not because Jay lost, right? My nigga only had like 2 title defenses. Like, I don't care if you have a short title reign, that's fine, but make that shit meaningful, because I already know that nigga not getting another world title. That's that dude's 1 world title probably. make that shit mean something. I don't care if it's he could have had 2 reigns like he did, but make them two title defenses mean something. He only had 1 good title defense, and that's when he lost the fucking belt. Like, but that's just my opinion. If y'all feel a different way, y'all can say that shit. It's yeah. I already know where it's going. It's back to the tag team division with Jay soon, very soon. So as far as what's next for Goon, we already know that Goldberg. I don't know who else he defends it against. I don't care. Like, wrestling has made me really not care, and that's very hard for that shit to do. So that's my piece. Y'all can go.
Yeah, well, number one, I said from the start, him winning the Royal Rumble was a huge mistake. It was cute, but it was a huge mistake because going into WrestleMania, everything felt like bigger than his championship match because like John Cena could have run the Royal Rumble and did exactly what he's doing right now, and it would have been an even bigger deal because it's like, you know, John Cena, right? But then we had to deal with this dude with this championship crap, right? But then it could have been CM Punk, Roman Reigns, or Seth Rollins, like having that opportunity or something, because these dudes was bigger names for Goon to actually have a real title defense. And they ended up together in eventing night one. It was like, well, this should have been some type of championship match somehow. It could have been cool. A fatal 4-way, all 3 of them with Goon would have been way better than this dude. Everything was just worse because he was part of it. So I'm like, why do we have this belt? He should have got the belt back when he left Roman. That was his time to get the belt, have a little time with it before we start ramping up the road to WrestleMania. But instead, we trudged along all the way trying to give him a WrestleMania moment, but then gave him a bullshit title run because you wanted to do the moment. And now Goon, he could have just been wreaking havoc all the way to this moment, but now he got to start his reign and get his momentum all over again. And it's just like we wasted all this damn time to create some bullshit. And now, even with Goon having the title, Seth Rollins low-key should be having a belt and not a damn briefcase. But no, we got to do the Goldberg moment now. We chasing moments. We're not actually creating a show. What this look like for Goon? I don't know, man. I don't know, but it definitely looks like Seth Rollins looks like he should be champion, and they're not going to do it because they're making all these little moments for everyone. Instead, we got to wait on him to hold a briefcase. This dude has a team where he should be on a main event run, getting a belt, not walking around with a briefcase like he's some newbie, like he's just some new dude in the company. Like, bro, you should be holding the belt. He should have took it off of Jay. You want him to be the top heel in the company, he should have took it off of Jay. But no, we got to do the Goldberg moment instead. And it's stupid because we're not creating anything. That's all I got to say.
They run, I ain't have a problem with it, honestly. I advocate for shorter runs. I get tired of everybody holding a title for 6 months and longer and shit. And 51 days is cool. This is why I say, like, bring back shorter runs. I was like, hey, if you look at Randy Orton won the title 14 times. Outside of like 1 or 2 runs, most of his title wins, he had a title for like a month and a half. Quite a few of them are less than that. So it's like, cool. Tripping, yeah, he at least won the title. He can at least claim that. Won the Rumble, won the title. So, I mean, he's been elevated as a singles wrestler. It means more when he holds mid-card titles now, tag titles. He elevates everything else around him because he has been a world champion. He is a Rumble winner. Also, it gets heel heat back on Walter, who was cooling off. I'm still not a fan of what he's done so far on the main roster, but I don't know, maybe they can do something with that. Goldberg direction is kind of stupid to me, but other than that, I think they can find something for him to do to make it matter. As far as Seth, I've been saying I don't really give a fuck about Seth Rollins, whatever he got to do with this whole situation. He obviously going to be the champion at some point. He's the top heel. So whatever next face they building, eventually they're going to have to take that title off of Seth. It won't be Walter that's going to keep that title. It's going to be some other face take it off him, and then Seth cashing in on them. As far as what's next with him, we don't know what's next for Walter. He got to face Goldberg. Don't nobody really want to see it, but they're going to do it anyway because, nostalgia. That's all WWE has been since the end of the Attitude Era. A big-ass nostalgia. They're just going to keep doing it and doing it because people won't stop watching. If you want to shit to change, stop watching it so damn much. They might start changing some shit. Who knows? But everybody like to hate watch WWE.
Hate watching WWE might seem to be the move, apparently, for most people. Not for me though. Not for me at all.
I love how everybody want to hate watch WWE. Don't want to hate watch TNA though. Don't want to hate watch AEW. Don't want to hate watch GCW. All these other places. Everybody just want to stop watching that. But just keep the money flowing in WWE.
Yeah, it's like if you really want to improve their product, improve the other shit. When they was at their best, is when they had competition. The competition right now is better, but nobody wants to admit that. Nobody wants to support that. I don't know where this new generation of shit comes from. Supporting brands, that shit goofy as fuck.
Speaking of goofy, right? Goofy. So JC Jane, right, is still currently our NXT Women's Champion. Definitely in June.
Go into your NXT, bro. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm going on mute. I don't watch that at all. I'm about to learn something.
JC Jane, our current NXT Women's Champion, surrounded by a bunch of other women on the roster as they prepare because she's going to be defending her title on the women's pay-per-view Evolution next month against either Jordan Grace, Lola Vice, Jada Parker, etc., etc. My question for you all is, who would you like to take the belt off of JC Jane come Evolution? Would you like to immediately be Miss, what is it again? It's not Mariah May anymore. It's, what is it now?
Don't call her nothing but Mariah May, or I'm leaving this file.
Hey, it's Mariah May.
No, her name is Blake Monroe. Y'all gonna learn that name.
All right, man. You know what? It's been MVP, man.
Oh, okay. So we could double champ. Okay.
Her finisher sucks, by the way.
Why is that?
Because she do that bullshit. Like it's those finishers where the person got to look stupid for it to work, and I don't like that. You doing a whole backflip. I'm over here waiting for you to grab my neck. Like, that's just a lie. Nah, I'm good. Don't like it. She thought too hard.
I feel you. Okay. All right.
Just hit the arc.
No other female doing it, so might as well. I guess she wanted to be different and be innovative, but as we know, wrestling is as real as the people make it look. All right, Kudo, who you got?
What are my choices?
Your choices could be anybody, honestly, because they had a bunch of women just surrounding the ring.
I mean, look, y'all gotta. I mean, I know it'll eventually be Mariah, but let's give something to Jada Parker. I'm gonna choose. That's gonna be my pick. I'm gonna pick either Jada, or if I choose somebody else, it would be Lashley. Those would be my two.
Girl crying on.
You must be talking about Tatum Paxley.
What's she crying for? Why she keep crying?
Because Shotzi Blackheart and Gigi Dolan are no longer with her, so she has no friends.
Oh my god! I need to start watching NXT. That sounds cool. I've been like very interested in like whatever that is, and I like it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna watch it or pay attention.
It's crazy. It's a crazy like real life intuitive storyline of her character needing friends. She finally gets them, and then both of them get cut, and now she has no friends now.
Yeah, why she don't attack Shawn Michaels? Gigi, when she gets cut? She
got cut around the same time as what? Shayna and a bunch of other people.
Yeah, I saw her on an AEW app.
Is she going to AEW?
I saw it. I don't know if it's real. I'm just happy to see her next to an AEW thing. She ain't going there, right? Darby Allin over there. Oh yeah, I forgot she is Darby Allin. Go ahead.
I'd like Lola Vice to get the belt. Personally, she should already be on Raw or SmackDown, but if she's still gonna be down there, hey man, she's worked hard enough to get the belt by now. Come on. Like her and Jada, I would say, are probably like two at the top at the moment. But knowing them, they might go with Jordan Grace. What say you, Frank? All right. Good talk.
Man, listen. If I speak exactly how, fuck it. I don't care. They're not gonna put the belt on nobody who really matters. Not yet.
Do you say nobody really matters right now in NXT Women?
It's gonna be two straight transitional champions until the belt get put on Mariah May, and then she goes to the main roster.
That mess with it. Did either of y'all see the Obafemi and Jasper Troy match?
Obafemi had a match with Pastor Troy?
This man said Castor Troy?
No. It is Jasper Troy.
I thought he said Pastor Troy too.
Jasper with a J.
Pastor Troy?
Well,
Yo, Pastor Troy, the world heavyweight champion right now.
I don't think he
is.
is.
Look at him. He got the championship. I didn't know that. Wait, who fought Pastor Troy? Obafemi?
Yes, Obafemi fought Pastor Troy.
That shit crazy.
And he almost lost.
Yeah.
This is city.
Almost.
Pastor Troy is the most 2004 ass nigga I ever seen. Sorry. Call it pop.
Wonder.
So Jasper Troy is the winner of LFG. He's a black male.
LFG.
Okay. All right. So you might be done.
Yeah, I'm cooked. Go ahead, y'all. I'm cooked. I'll be back.
Don't worry. It starts right after this. LFG was the competition for the athletes in their, reality live competition.
LFG was the R&B group with Gerald Levert, Hugh Sweat, and Johnny Gill.
Them two. They were also judges in this competition, along with Undertaker, Mickey James, Booker T, and Bubba Ray. But your finalist was Jasper Troy and a gold medalist chick, Tyra May Steele. But Jasper Troy made his big debut 2 weeks ago when he pulled up on Oba. And they pulled up on Oba again, like just crazy pull up.
Black on black crime.
Oh, of course. So Oba finally gave dude a match, and man, boy, them boys was going crazy. Jasper Troy is next up to be the next NXT/TNA champion. I'm not gonna say anything above that because we all know who runs the company. So yeah,
Troy.
I think I mentioned that I said when we were talking about this, Marquez, offline, that I said I wanted to see what Oba versus Taker.
Yeah, you did mention that. That again, Taker still had some knees left. Taker still had some knee cartilage left.
Because when he was saying like,
Taker pulled up on him.
Yeah, when he was telling me about the storyline of how Taker pulled up with the LFG dudes, I was like, is this not leading to Oba versus Taker? And you can do like the smoke and mirrors with the LFG dudes taking the brunt of the bumps. And
Undertaker always pull up on people like about to fight. Remember he looked at Brock last day and said, "You want to go?" Like, like niggas even like.
Well, anytime we see Taker interact with niggas, we just feel like they can throw. Like that's me with Taker, and when Shawn Michaels be pulling up on niggas, I be like, Shawn, like we know you got a whole extra 2 more matches in you. I know you're never gonna do it because Saudi
Taker don't got nothing left.
Oh no, Taker ain't got nothing. Shawn, yes. Taker, no. Taker, yeah.
I don't look after that one match in Saudi with Shawn ain't got nothing left, bro. Look, he ain't got nothing left. He ain't got nothing left in the tank.
Son, I will not put that match on Shawn Michaels' shoulders. All right, that's not his fault. That's on Triple H. That's on Kane, and that's on Taker.
Bruh, Shawn Michaels' aesthetic is dead. He can't. You don't want to see him like this no more.
Listen, if he wrestles, if Shawn Michaels has to wrestle again, he got to keep the hat attached.
He has to keep the hat on. If he takes the hat off, the match
he has to have the hat with the ponytail attached because I'm not seeing no.
The ponytail don't even got to be attached.
Yes, it does.
The hat to stay on. We just need the hat to stay on. That's it. We just need a hat to stay on. So make sure you put the strap under it to keep it attached to his head.
Crazy.
He looked crazy as hell.
Why did he just give up on himself like?
Sir, I honestly believe if Shawn Michaels came out and did the entrance and did the whole the pyro gimmick, he ain't getting up from that. He's stuck right there in that position.
Hell.
Don't do him. Don't do him like that. Come on. Shawn Michaels still stays in relative shape to still move around.
Nah, not with that eye, that hair.
Nah, he still does DDP yoga. He's all right.
He can't even see the mat.
That's hilarious.
We don't want to see Shawn Michaels. We don't want to see Undertaker go. Triple H would be great, but he just his heart sick.
That's what I thought when Kez told me about the storyline with Taker pulling up. I'm like, was he needing to take care of Oba? Because if not,
Nah, this eventually ends with Jasper Troy and Javon Evans and them being the top guys for your NXT. Oba is gonna go to TNA, and the rest will be history. So, shouts out to NXT.
TNA be taking care of those black wrestlers, boy. Y'all be want to watch TNA though. Y'all be trying to stick to everything else. So it is what it is. But TNA
I tapped into TNA. I started watching. I started with it from the. I actually started watching TNA from the beginning because I missed everything. So I didn't want to see what the fucking history of it was when they was.
That was a good time.
Oh, man. Yo, they was on Twitch? Bro, they be trying to give y'all everything.
They used to be going live on Twitch, and then RVD got a banned.
I'm telling y'all, G. Nah, bro. I'm a TNA fan. Because I'm about to have another rant about TNA and how great they are. Bro, they went live on Twitch. They did everything they could to keep this shit alive, bro. Y'all not appreciating it for real, G. Bro,
all right. Looks like we're on a TNA rewatch along with the Lucha Underground rewatch.
Hell yeah, bro. We back, yo. TNA, Bobby Roode, Austin Aries and shit. Velvet Sky.
Modest.
Tap into the MVP lounge after hours when we review everything after hours.
Yeah, bro. We about to start reviewing TNA, all they old pay-per-views and shit. Samoa Joe wearing the damn necklace. We outside, yo. Hey,
You about to be yelling Modest to the top into the sky.
Come on, man. Jeff Hardy high as hell.
Prime Kurt Angle.
Perk Angle.
Y'all don't want to be outside for real.
No, they do not. They also don't want to be outside when AEW come on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, shouts out to Okada and Kenny getting this feud going. We getting blood already from these niggas.
A second elbow. Oh no. Lord.
Let me say this about that spot. That blood was unnecessarily ridiculous.
Thank you.
It was definitely unnecessary.
That shit was like some '80s B movie blood.
I was like, what is happening?
That man gave him some tomato sauce and said, "Here, take this real quick."
That man Tony Khan told him, he looked at him, he's like, hey, I promise you're gonna get an Oscar for this. And he believed every word. And that nigga thought he had some shit. I was like, bro, you actually should have never even done that. You should have just got your ass kicked. Maybe a little blood coming out of your mouth, whatever, but you don't need to be spitting up blood. Like, look, all right. Okay.
Yeah. My thing is, Kenny been wrestling for how long now? Everybody been hitting that nigga in the gut, and he ain't spit up blood yet. Like, what's going on?
But off that one Okada elbow, that was it. That's what did it.
You know what it is? Because he couldn't sell it, and he couldn't do the little clinch the stomach thing. He had to stay on the thing, and he just had to take it for an actual shot to the stomach. That's all. It was his first time actually feeling a move,
and that's what did it. Hey, Okada and Kenny Part 5 at All In. It's about to be
MVPs at All In, yo. We at All In. Catch us at the MVPs, yo. We're gonna be at All In Texas. Be outside. We're gonna be interviewing everybody.
I gotta see that ticket confirmation first before I agree to anything.
Hey, we're gonna be outside. Best interview gets a free shirt.
Now I'm getting my ticket. I'm getting my plane ticket. Everything. I'm getting it on Friday. I'm going out to Texas. We outside. If you want to get interviewed, hit us up. Actually, don't. Just be somebody with a mic, and it might be us.
You're gonna see us out there. Trust me. You'll notice us. We got the camera, the mics, everything, the merch. It's gonna be lit. All right.
Yeah, bro. And if you're a fan of Weiser, think how he was interviewing people when he was really, really skinny, and he was sitting there interviewing Cesaro and stuff. That's what we gonna be doing. That's what we gonna be doing, yo. I'm gonna wear a CM Punk shirt too, and I'm gonna be sitting there with my hat on. Sitting there like, hey, how do you feel about leaving sweat on ceilings or whatever he was talking about?
That's the only AEW shirt I ever bought was a CM Punk shirt.
I have none. I wanted the Hook shirt, but then I saw the price. I said, I'm not buying a plain white shirt that says Hook for that price. I'm only buying Stone Cold shirts and DX shirts when it comes to wrestling.
My first AEW.
Why you didn't buy the Death Rider shirt, Marquez?
That plain white tee, a Death Rider shirt all the time. I got plenty of Death Rider shirts.
Perfect segue into the Death Riders, hemping up Mr. Adam Page, catching him lacking backstage.
Yes, sir. Mox is winning that shit back and keeping that belt, yo. I'm telling you. I'm in on Mox. Keep it.
Should this not be Ospreay, and Ospreay should be in the and Hangman should be in the Ospreay spot?
What happened?
He's saying should Ospreay be in this position, and should it not be Hangman and Swerve versus the Young Bucks?
Nah, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. I'm gonna tell you why. Because this whole Death Riders thing started with Hangman. Hangman got treated like shit, and they just discarded his ass. So like they got to end with. You feel me? That's how it started. That's how it's gonna end. You feel me? But at the same time, though, it ain't over because Mox is winning at All In.
But why though,
bro? Because they about to start expanding. It took forever, but they about to start expanding like crazy. I'm telling you, Mox has to win because like this shit about to go full circle. Like Orange Cassidy about to join them, bro.
Sir.
I'm telling you.
Look, Soul said he gonna pay for my ticket, right? So I ain't gotta actually pay for it. So I ain't gotta actually pay for this shit. If Moxley win, I'm not doing nothing but laughing the entire time.
He's
Because
winning.
this shit is ridiculous, bro.
Problem. And he's going to win. He's going to win because Orange Cassidy is going to help him.
First you said Darby Allin gonna help him. Now you're saying Orange Cassidy gonna help him.
It might be both. It might be both. Or it might be one or the other. But I'm telling you right now, Moxley is going to win the championship, and it's going to be because either Orange Cassidy or Darby Allin. One of them are joining. Hangman's not winning this.
This is wild times. AEW Grand Slam Mexico. I think that's next week. I don't know when the hell it is. It might be next week.
You don't look like no Mexicans.
Yeah.
I ain't see no pictures. See nothing. No, I'm trash.
Bro, I told Market. This is Anarchy in the Arena with Bill Ospreay.
Wait, I don't see nothing.
How?
I don't see nothing.
Hold on. Let me switch it over. Give me one sec. I got you.
Shout out to Moxley, yo. I'm in on Moxley keeping the belt. I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah, June 18th. That's next week. So next week we getting. That's what we getting.
Yeah, you just don't see the vision. Bro.
I don't,
sir. But like, we can't we just have him lose? Like, do we have to get the? Do we have to get the Orange Cassidy and the Darby Allin and all this?
First of all, let me just say this. Kudo, you saw the vision with Jay Uso. Look what we got. I don't want to hear you. You gave us this vision by Jay Uso. It didn't work. I book AEW. I did that shit for years. You think I don't know what they doing? You think I don't know what I'm talking about? Jon Moxley is winning. You think I got people on the inside still? I know them niggas. Why would I be this sure about something when I have no idea? Would I ever do that? No.
All right, can you see it now?
Nope, can't see nothing. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Really?
I see it now. What is this?
No, it is not.
The 10-man tag. If I see these, let me tell you something. If I see these niggas standing on the apron, waiting on tags, I'm not watching this match.
You about to see niggas standing on the apron?
Hey, you about to see niggas. Like, you know what's funny? You know what's funny about this whole thing? You get this is something that you've said before already. Tag matches start out as tag matches, and then they end up turning into tornado tag matches, regardless. Like it's hilarious.
They're so much better than the other ones. Right? I don't know why people like people just standing on an apron. Just do a tornado tag. No one cares about heat. Just do a tornado tag and let's get lit. Like, why are we standing? This is the progressive story to get Orange Cassidy involved.
I bet not see no Orange Cassidy. I bet not see no Orange Cassidy.
Bro, think about it like this. How did this shit start, bro? This shit started with the best friends. They took Wheeler from him, and now they're taking old girl. They're taking Chris Statlander. This loves Wheeler. Orange Cassidy loves that nigga, right? That's like he mentored him. Now Orange Cassidy gonna show up. They're about to grow. I'm telling you. This is why he's going to win. They're about to have the Death Riders and the Best Friends come together as the super group.
You know what's crazy? As nasty as this sounds, when you mentioned Chris Statlander, I was like, her and Willow did start becoming friends, and now they're about to reignite that beef. That's crazy.
And who was she just beating up on? Oh, girl, from the Death Riders. I'm telling you, Fox is keeping the belt.
You better not do this. I swear to God, if this happens if we in that arena and this happens, I'm leaving. I'm walking out.
I'm telling you,
I'm walking out the
arena. The table is set for Orange Cassidy to come back and turn heel. Just think about it. I forgot what it's called. Fucking they don't even show it. All you see is somebody grab his leg and he hit the ropes and fall, and it's Orange Cassidy in a white t-shirt and black pants, sitting there with a shaved head, bro. No glasses.
Man. Don't do
nothing.
This to me.
And then John hit the paradigm shift. He counts. He gets the win, and Orange Cassidy raises his hand. Come on, bro, be outside.
Nah, we gotta go back. We gotta go back inside. I don't know, man. That's not. We're not gonna be outside for this.
I'm telling you, bro, this is about to happen. I'm telling you, Orange Cassidy.
I better not see Orange. I better not see Darby do any kind of turn. No.
What's gonna happen? Darby won't turn. Darby gonna show up to help because Darby was in this bullshit too because he took his championship away from him. So Darby gonna be in that shit too. But then that's when Orange Cassidy pulls up and put the nail in the coffin for Moxley to keep the belt. Oh, this is gonna be so lit. I'm excited. I'm excited for AEW. Yeah, I can't wait to get my. Oh man, that's why they planted the seeds with Chris Statlander. I'm telling you, because Chris Statlander tired of this shit. But do this sound like a fantasy? Do this not sound like legitimate at all?
I'm trying not to think about it as a reality because it's gonna happen.
Bruh, I was the one that said, what's the dude's name? Sonny Kiss was going to turn heel. And that dude did the next day. I'm just saying.
Hey, he definitely called that. Now, we never saw Sonny again, but he definitely called Sonny.
I haven't seen Sonny Kiss wrestle
He's
all
not
my
wrong.
life. And I was like, Sonny Kiss turning heel. Rampage shows up, turns heel. I'm telling y'all, bro, this is
He's
going to
not
be
wrong.
so lit. AEW is back. I can't wait. We might get one more year run. Let's go. One more year. Let's go.
Dear God.
So
It is time. It is time to finally end this show with our final segment of the day. This is our speed round. I just need one word answers out of y'all. All right, nothing crazy, nothing long-winded. Unless you feel like talking longer, then that's up to you. But
In the game is not
we calling it.
immediate.
We calling it better, worse, or same. I will name every AEW person that has gone over to WWE, and you will tell me have they gotten better, worse, or are they the exact same spot they were just in when they were over there?
I can't wait for this. It's gonna be fun.
Let's start the big names. CM Punk
I'm saying same.
compared to his AEW booking and run.
I didn't even watch it when he was in 8. I don't think the big deal with this guy, so I don't even really know what the fuck to say. You know what? I'm going to just say he's better now.
Oh my Lord in heaven! All right, bro. I'm about to fight. I'll be back. No, I'm joking. Go ahead. Kudos. I don't like you, G.
I'm gonna say he's worse. All right,
I wouldn't say worse.
Lexus King,
I don't know who that is.
Brian Pillman Jr.
That dude is that dude is same, and the same is worse. He's never been good. The best thing that happened to that dude is Julia Hart left that tag team.
I'm going to say same.
He sucked in. He
Dude.
sucks now.
Due to his nasty beards and him always holding that trophy, I'm about to go with same, but it could have been better, but it's same.
Better or worse?
Ray Phoenix,
I'm saying
same.
we could just say same for now.
I'm gonna say worse because he's not going to get super kick with an exploding shoot. So it's gonna be worse. I don't want to see it. But go ahead.
I was waiting on Frank's.
Oh, yeah.
What we talking about?
Ray Phoenix.
Really the same, honestly, because, I mean, what's changed?
Nothing.
All right, what about his brother Pentagon?
This is gotten better.
How does dude do?
For right now, yeah, I'm gonna go with same. They've yet to give my guy
He's about to get a tag team run like he did in AEW. He's about to the same all the way through.
Jade Cargill.
I'll say better. 'Cause
Better.
She's more aura
Obviously
than
better.
anything else. She's all aura. That's all she is. She can't do shit else. And in AEW, being aura is not going to help you. So aura means shit. Don't really mean much. As much as it means WWE.
Definitely better. I will say that.
She needed the performance.
All ego Ethan Page.
I'm gonna say I don't know.
Better.
'Cause I didn't care about him in AEW or WWE. I don't know. I mean,
I didn't really watch him in AEW, so I'm gonna just say same. I'm gonna just.
Who's talking about?
Ethan Page.
what?
Ricky Saints.
Oh, all right, worse. Just because of that damn name, worse.
I'm gonna go same.
You agree, worse?
Nah, he would have been worse, but he's been champion so far, and he's been entertaining. It's just his name is kind of weird, and his music ain't hitting the way it's supposed to. But I mean, not much you can do about that. Everybody got trash music nowadays. So, and if you look at AEW, he had similar mid card belt. Yeah, better
was cool.
music. Yeah, you can do a lot more in AEW. You know, more free reign. But again, not much you can do about it. You got to work with what you got. All right, final two. Aleister Black.
This is gonna be worse. He's about to be the new Karrion Kross. He's gonna be sitting in catering with his wife. So it's just gonna be worse.
As of right now, I'm gonna just say same.
Same, because he ain't doing nothing.
Hey, he doing the same thing he was doing there, not being on TV.
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
He don't do anything with those type of gimmicks anyway. So he's not gonna do shit.
And then the final one, Rusev.
Worse.
Same, because he ain't doing shit.
You crazy? Okay, first off, you acting like he didn't have a run at all in AEW. He's talking about the last end of his contract. Talking about it's the same because the entire time he's at AEW, he never did nothing. He had the greatest TNT reign of all time. So better.
Rusev.
That's crazy. Y'all was picking out the last 3 weeks of people's careers. You don't know nothing, G. You gotta learn. Listen. And learn. I know NXT better than you. You don't know it.
These niggas hilarious.
I miss Crash Out Frank. I was trying to get him to Crash Out. This nigga growing up. I don't really like it.
May win on his childhood hero on some R-Truth. That's crazy. All right. Thank you for joining us today in the MVP's Lounge. We gave y'all a full rundown this week. We gave y'all better, worse, or same. God dang, the hell was that?
That's the silver pack, yo. Bro, going crazy.
It's crazy. Woo. Y'all let us know down in the comment section below your thoughts on this week's shows and our better or worse or same game we just did here at the end. You know, just give us your thoughts. How you feel? What's on your mind? Are you going to All In? Are you going to Saudi?
Hold on. Did you just ask this?
My bad. I didn't mean to do that.
Man said that shit. Man said that shit in June, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh snap! I forgot.
Yeah, we gotta go. One more year of Mox as champion. Let's go.
I'm King. That's Frank. That's Kudo. And don't forget.
I'm about to crash out. This thing said 4 more years for my champion. Yeah, now I'm about to fucking lose it. Hey, man, fuck no. Hey, Tony Khan, Anthony, listen to me. If Mox holds that title at this date, that's all in. Be on the lookout. Watch your back. Watch your fucking game.
On USA, characters welcome.